Guys, I made one. I have no idea what I was making it for, but today I'm going to teach you guys how to make some pixel art. So a lot of pixel art tutorials are coming. This is a game called Dreams PS4. Hopefully it comes to the PC, all that great stuff. So this is the tutorial where I teach you guys pixel art stuff, some more stuff like that for the channel. So we're going to primarily focus on characters today. So but I'll show you guys how to do all this. You see the flag waving up there. All this stuff can be done so easily in Dreams, and this right here is my massive tutorial list. We'll be doing music stuff. I know it's been a while, guys. I know I haven't been uploaded, but here we are, and I hope you guys enjoy the content that is now going to be jumping to your screens. So an auto-tune tutorial will probably be coming up next, as well as more pixel art tutorials, because I know everybody enjoys pixel art. Everybody enjoys pixel art, no matter what you watch on the internet. So we're going to be showing you guys how to do this stuff today, some of this stuff. I thought I was going hard when I made that. I was, though. So, let's see here. What you want to do is do everything that I'm doing if you have Dreams PS4. You can also use this technique for other programs that have this kind of style of thing. But in Dreams PS4, we recently got an update to where it's real easy to make pixel art. So what you want to do is go over here, click this, click the color that you want to use, and we're going to be focusing on characters today. So like I said before, do everything that I'm doing, grid snap. You can grid snap it like this, and then you can do surface snap, all that great stuff. You want to do this on the surface like that. Hopefully that wasn't too fast. Then you can upsize and downsize up here to where you can get to more places on the grid. But for the most part, lay one down. And then what you want to do is clone off of this one if you want to make some pixel art. So left and right after you lay one down using the analog stick. Not your analog stick, using the left and right instead of the analog. Then you'll just want to do that same thing, size it down as you go down and up and whatnot. And these are basically our legs. So if you wanted to add overlays to the character, all you have to do if you wanted to add some colors and stuff is put it right on top of there. You wouldn't want to clone it. You can clone it, or you can just pull out a new pixel with a different color. Next, you want to size up or down depending on the body build. Facing left or right depending on the dimensions you want to face it. And give your character a head. Place that wherever you want to face it, depending on what kind of art you're doing. Probably be facing more like that. And usually for the arms, I'll pull out a new pixel, but you can also clone straight off of there and just go down. Sort of like you can see why I would want to lay down a different pixel. So maybe do this instead, and then size that down, or just lay down a different one altogether, and then go out with it like that. Then you can clone this, pull it over there, and it's as simple as that, really. So what if you want to animate this stuff? Well, it's real easy to do animations and stuff in Dreams PS4. That's what this program is. And it might come to the PC in the future depending on how well it is received. So again, you can overlay just by laying down a different color, sort of like this. And I would do that after I do everything else. So that way you can make this black part the outline. That's the gist of what you would be doing. And then you would overlay it with the colors that you want to overlay it with. But to do animations and stuff, all you have to do is click this, and then you can clone right off of it. So you can kind of see it if you want to make everything disappear, just click this, and you can kind of see it, but all you have to do is just clone off of it, and then you can animate it. And you'll see why I kind of do the size from the original pixel. That way it's easy to animate. I think Space Invaders was created in 1978. I don't know why I'm throwing out random facts, but I wanted to just throw out a random fact for you guys that enjoy pixel art. So I might start doing that in the videos, who knows. Oh yeah, we're animating. That's right. So we want the character to kind of be waving. Press play. And then you want to go in there and then you'll size it up and you'll make sure, you know, clone off of the right one. You can sometimes just go one by one. If you want to do it that way, you can. But that's the gist of it. It's actually really easy to make pixel art in Dreams. So I would check this program out if you are a pixel artist. Again, it's only for the PS4, PS5 right now. So I don't want to give you guys the intentions that you can do this program on your PC. But if it's well received, it might come to the PC in the future. So I can say that much. You can L1 and square on the character and mess with the animation speed and stuff right here. You can see what all that does. But primarily, this is the one that controls everything. You can even go in here and use a action recorder. So what you would do with this, with the action recorder, this right here is mainly for animating and stuff like that. So just to give you an idea, you'll see like what this can do. But that's not what you want to do to make your animations, your walk cycle. You want to animate that the way I showed you earlier. And then if you wanted to make it loop back and forth, so let's say your animation, you're walking, and then at the animation end, it just restarts. What you can do is use an action recorder on these frames and go back, or go forward, and then back, forward and then back, and that'll get rid of that animation skip to the original frame. Making your walk cycling or whatever it might be an attack easier to animate, so that way you don't have to do duplicate frames unless you want to animate that all in this right here. So in Dreams, if you wanted to turn this into a character without using a puppet, you'll want to lay down a hitbox, which is what I was showing with the left and right motions in the beginning of the video. And then after that, you want to group this with the character. Then to test it all out to make sure it's all moving accordingly to the same frame. So you'll see what that means here in a second. Pull out a mover, maximize the strength, and as you can see, this sculpture is moving with this. You want to go to L1 and X on that, make this invisible. And then you might want to make this overlay. Before you make it invisible, give it a label. And then check out my 2D game tutorials if you guys want more emphasis on what you guys can do. You'll want to click this so that way you can see this. Pull out a microchip. L1 and X on the microchip, L1 and square on the microchip, go back, then connect this to this whole object. Just like you did this, put this in here, make sure the microchip moves with the character. That way, your health manager, so this will work as health, can then sense when your character needs to be hurt. So just do everything that I'm doing on the screen and pretend this right here is an attack, and this right here is the zone, the hitbox range of the attack. And as you can see, we got hurt. But if we were to turn this to something that the character isn't labeled, he would not get hurt, or she. And it's as simple as that. After that, it's just programming the walk cycles and stuff like that. So if you wanted to actually program that, you pull this out and change this to remote, make it player 1, and then check out my 2D tutorials on how to make this into walking using a control sensor. So that should pop up here once I get that video up there. And then you'll want to make this the range of the hitbox. You can go in here and change the size. All that great stuff. And then you'll want to add gravity. You can program gravity with the mover if you really wanted to. Just change the direction that this is facing. And then it should work as gravity. All you'll need to do is just set this to movable, press L1 square, and then on the whole group settings, you just got to set this to movable if you want to add some gravity in there. So that should be it. Subscribe, hit the like button, and hit the bell. More 2D tutorials, audio tutorials, and all that great stuff on the way. And hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace.